Okay. Now, yeah, so people were waiting out there. We have 8. Yeah, we're starting on time. Okay. Yes. And I met somebody here at a tenants union event, and Margot is one of the initiators of the tenants union. Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming. And so we'll have a little concert, and then more socializing. And all this has to be eaten. There's a heck of a lot of miso and vegetables. But music first. I'll start out with a. I thought there's a lot of labor songs. Does it sound okay out there?
Yeah, nice
You
balance.
can hear nice balance.
Yes.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm usually putting. Ethel Rosenberg's Julius and Ethel Rosenberg's sons were being interviewed recently on a radio show I was listening to, and I didn't realize that there's all this new information after the collapse of the Soviet Union. There's a lot of information that was discovered, actually, I guess, snuck out of Russia in some weird situation. Mm-hmm. But so now we know that Julius Rosenberg was in fact a spy for the Soviet Union, and was in fact actively involved with getting nuclear secrets to Moscow, which probably didn't actually help at all in terms of their getting the bomb any faster. But and it was also, we also now know that Ethel Rosenberg was very much involved with the spying, but she wasn't actually a spy. She was helping to recruit spies, so not much of a difference. But at the time that she was convicted, at the time that they were convicted and executed, they had no evidence on Ethel, and they were only executing her in order to get her husband to talk. And so the kids are trying to get her exonerated posthumously. And I wrote this a few weeks ago. Throughout the Second World War, the Allies managed to unite in a broad front against fascism. But once they won this fight, the ruling class convened with McCarthy in the lead to make sure that people got in line, to be sure they all took heed, to make sure they understood that our new enemies were not the Japanese or Germans, but the Russians and Chinese, and all those who supported them, the enemy within, such as all the communists and any of their kin. So says the ghost of Ethel Rosenberg. So says the ghost of Ethel Rosenberg. There was a war on in Korea with untold thousands dead. On one side the USA, on the other side the Reds. The Russians got the bomb, there must be someone to blame, and their siblings and their spouses must be in on the game. Against one man they had evidence, but nothing on his wife. They'd arrest her anyway and threaten to take her life, to try to make her husband snitch on someone up the chain, to instill the fear of the committee's terroristic reign. So says the ghost of Ethel Rosenberg. So says the ghost of Ethel Rosenberg. Watch out for your neighbors. Be careful who you know, or you might be called to testify. You might have to go in front of the committee, where it will be assumed you're guilty as charged by every juror in the room. You can join the blacklist, or watch out for what you say. Beware of who you talk to, or you might also see the day when you're called to Congress to be questioned by the ones with the power to decide if you should be taken from your son. So says the ghost of Ethel Rosenberg. So says the ghost of Ethel Rosenberg.